Just want to question my sexuality at every turn.
No, I just I don't need people to,
Go ahead.
to know that I used to be that kind of guy who said stuff like that.
What do you mean used to be?
Well, yeah.
I am recording now.
I just don't mean it in the way people think.
Yeah,
it's
no,
meant.
it's that George Carlin joke.
You know?
We don't call people.
Yeah.
We don't call people that. We call them that for not going downtown to beat up queers with us.
Right.
It was a funny joke back then. It's still funny.
Yeah.
Because he meant, you'd go home and,
Yeah.
guy who won't do anything cool.
Right.
It's the same with the R word. We don't call people that because they are that.
Uh-huh.
We call them that because we don't have a better word for it,
Right.
which I found one, but I'm not allowed to use it because it's the other one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I just didn't want you to do that. And
I wasn't. No, I
clear
would
as
never do
day.
that to you. No.
That Louis C.K. don't hit this button, hit the button.
No, I wouldn't do that.
All right, so I got to pull the list up. Oh, that was easy enough.
All right.
I am ready.
You start this one.
All right. Bad idea.
What? Starting way too high. I'm way too happy.
Well, actually, this is an upbeat list, so I'm
it
going
is.
to... All right, guys. Welcome to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage.
I am Mike.
I am Dave, and today it's Dave Doesn't Dance.
Yeah, this is a list I made.
It is, and he thought he had, like, a great idea.
What do you mean?
Beat this, asshole.
No, I didn't.
I think he was like, take that. I think you said.
No, it was because I made one with my name in it, and I figured I'd make one with your name in it.
Oh.
And the first song that I thought of is the first song that came on here.
Which is, now I don't know how you feel about ABBA.
I fucking love ABBA.
Okay. You really are the reason cousins shouldn't fuck.
Why?
I am not against ABBA at all.
All right.
This has its position. It's a specific position in history.
Yes.
And it is all the way up until the 90s.
Did they make it that far?
No. Not ABBA themselves. Just this song
Yeah.
has a position in time
Yeah.
all the way through the 80s. All
It's
the way.
Dancing Queen, by the way.
Yes, Dancing Queen by ABBA. Is this retaliation for me making fun of your hat?
No. I genuinely like this song.
I can't believe you actually kept the hat. I really thought you were going to return that thing to Amazon.
No.
2 lists later, I'm still laughing at it.
I know, it's great.
It's
been a hit.
Yeah. You forgot the S.
Throughout. That was a good one. It's been a hit throughout our circle.
Yeah, no, that hat is wonderful.
I'm just letting you know.
I love that it had like a way of sticking to your head that almost looked like it was uncircumcised. Ugh, I hate that hat so much. Oh, I hope it gets opened up the fucking Cobain way.
Oh, man.
Ugh, terrible.
I have information that you are... By the time this comes out, you'll probably know.
Oh, no. Did you buy me a hat?
No.
You better have gotten that like a 2X. I got a big fucking head. I said something the other day.
Excuse me.
My son had an eye doctor appointment, so he had to dilate his eyes. He was not having a good time.
Right.
And we're in the office. He can't see. He's blinking everywhere. And he goes to they put something on his head, like one of the things. And I'm like, you might have to open that up. And he looked at me like squint-eyed and angry.
Yeah.
I go, 98th percentile in head circumference. And he goes, I don't know what that means. I go, I didn't know what it meant either until they told me I had a big head.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you come from a family of big heads.
Yeah.
You got a double dose from your parents. And Jenny goes, what do you mean? I go, quiet, big head.
Does Jenny have a big head? I have no idea.
It's not like a Pez dispenser like me. I got a big Mardi Gras float head. I got a big head.
That's bad, because next time I see Jenny, I'm going to be like... She's like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Well, she doesn't have one of those little Zika baby heads either. You know, looks like Jeebs regrowing.
Pinhead. Like the pinheads from the circus.
Okay. Do you know...
What?
So, that condition...
Son, you have a condition.
That is a condition. That is my favorite Harry Dean Stanton line, by the way.
That's the
Hulk.
Yeah,
That's the Hulk in
that's
the Avengers.
Mary Jane's favorite part.
Yeah, son. It looks like you got yourself a condition.
Son, you have a condition.
That's Harry Dean Stanton. It's the greatest angry, like cranky old man I've ever seen.
Oh man.
Anyway, where was it? Where was it going?
Zeke head.
Oh yeah, the little baby heads. That congenital is not the worst thing I've seen in the circus.
What the fucking
Didactyly.
Yeah.
Lobster hands.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, I know the medical terms.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did that, because I knew you'd know.
I actually knew a guy who had didactyly.
Uh-huh.
One of the guys I worked with, his brother he called them lobster hands. I'm like, oh, he had didactyly. He goes,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
I go, you're an X-ray tech. You're supposed to know this.
Right.
I go, he's
Yeah.
like Ninja Turtle hands.
Let me say something stupid like
Yeah.
that because I'm dumb.
Well, he was dumb.
Oh.
That's the same guy who used to fart around me. I'm like trying to get the condom out.
Yeah. You didn't get it?
No, he stopped talking to me for like 2 weeks.
Come on.
It was great.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
It was good.
He used to also try to give me weight loss advice
Why?
because he thought I needed it. Like I just hadn't figured it out.
Right.
Like I didn't understand what
Yeah.
exercise was.
I'm fat.
I get it. I don't want it. I like cheesecake and cheese. No, I don't like cheesecake, but I like cheesesteak. And I'm fat enough to get those mistaken in text messages.
Is that another thing you don't like?
I'm not a fan of cheesecake.
Cheesecake's delicious.
Eh,
All right.
I'm not.
Put a little raspberry on there. Delicious. A little chocolate. Oh my god.
Chocolate on anything is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thinking of something else.
We both had the same idea at the same time because I saw it. I thought it in my head and I saw it on your face.
Did you go, ooh, titties?
I saw it on your face and I thought it in my head.
Ooh, titties.
That was funny. That was pretty funny. But we both went, uh-huh. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I don't know where I was going.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can easily mistake cheesecake and cheesesteak in a text message.
Yes. Fat.
Very. Oh, I went to Pennsylvania.
Not really. You will lose.
I'm losing weight, but not enough that my doctor's happy.
Yeah.
They're like, have you considered weight loss surgery? I'm like,
Holy shit, Doc. Thanks.
yeah. I go, I'm down 60 pounds.
Right. I'm getting there.
Well, it's slow. It's not a fast 60.
Slow and steady wins the race, David.
Yeah. But so does heart disease.
Good point. Good point, sir.
And it's in my history. Well, my family's history,
Yeah,
thankfully.
yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but yeah, they want me to lose more weight. I get it. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to get a surgical intervention.
You don't want the band like Steve Carlisi.
Yes.
We all know how that
shut.
ended.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Well, we know how it
We know.
ended.
Yeah, Steve Carlisi killed himself.
Oh, Jesus. All
I'm
right.
sorry. What was I not supposed to say it?
I don't know.
Anyone who looks up that name will find Pendulum, the song, and his death.
Do you know how many times when people bring that up? I love saying the pendulum swinging back the other way, and nobody
Do you know
knows
I know
what it means.
all the words?
Do you really?
I like that song.
Yeah. It's
I genuinely liked it. It was not. It was the original recording was not great, but whatever.
No.
Anyway, yeah. So my doctor wants me to be less fat. They keep saying, oh, you know, the doctors skip diet and exercise because they think.
I went straight to lap band.
Well, no, they didn't go to lap band. They go, have you thought about? There are other methods now. There are other procedures. There's the band. There's they can literally quarter off a part of your stomach.
Aye.
It's less
But then it
horrifying.
grows
in a sense.
back, though, no?
No.
What do you mean quarter
I'm not a
off?
lizard. They can kind of sew a part of your stomach,
Yeah.
just like separate
Yeah,
it
like
off.
tighten you up there.
Yeah. Like a vaginal rejuvenation for my gut.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's those are extreme measures, but they're not going to fix my problem.
Yeah.
My problem is here.
Okay.
I have a bad relationship with food.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know one way to fix that problem.
Sew my mouth shut.
No.
Go ahead. Oh, Kurt Cobain. Toe tap a shotgun. I've said that 6 times in the last week. Have you ever seen? You've heard of the game Fallout.
Yes.
So
watched
I
the
don't know
show,
if it's
too.
a real thing in the game, but there's a shotgun
Yeah.
that's available in the game called Kurt Cobain's microphone.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the list. We'll go to the next song.
Song 1.
Yeah, song 1.
Song 1. We've gone from calling each other fat, chocolate on
I didn't
tits,
call you fat once.
chocolate on tits, and blowing our heads off.
I didn't call you fat once.
Yeah. Because I'm working on it.
Yeah. Which way are you working? It's hard to tell.
Anyway,
You did walk into that.
Your first song is "The Safety Dance" by Men Without Hats.
Yes.
Which has one of the creepiest videos with the little person dancing.
Yes. It's a little person in a jester's hat
Yeah.
dancing with the singer who looks like every British person.
Like a circus freak.
Well, he looks like every circus freak. British people.
Yeah.
Bad teeth, ugly face. Looks like he's been drinking since he was 5 years old. Terrible. VH1 ruined this for me.
Why is that?
Pop-up video. It was on all the time.
Oh,
so
yeah?
it's stuck in my brain. And then Biodome doubled down.
I don't remember it in Biodome.
It was literally, they were cleaning up the Biodome.
Oh, and they were dancing to it? Yeah.
It's stuck.
Yeah.
In here permanently.
Yeah.
With my bad relationship with food.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm happy, I eat. I'm sad, I eat. I'm angry, I eat more.
Talking about bad relationships.
Well, none of it's salad. That's why none of it
spoke
works.
about the last episode. You spoke about the bad relationship where you almost died.
It's true.
Don't get sad.
Well, that doesn't make me sad.
Oh,
then.
okay.
No. Okay. So we didn't mention it then. I will mention it now. Everything that happened led me to this life.
What do you mean? This podcast? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not often you get me. That was good. So if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have been in the hospital for over a month.
Right.
I wouldn't have been in the ICU. I wouldn't have had daily X-rays. The tech who took care of me, his name was Mark. He'd come in every morning. He'd say hello. He'd ask how I'm doing.
Right.
I was intubated, so I couldn't speak, but I give him a thumbs up. He'd do my X-ray very gently, wish me well, and move on.
Right.
And I thought, I'm laying there for a month thinking, what am I going to do when I get out of here? I was working retail. I hated my life. I'd quit. I'd quit stuff with computers. I was back in retail. I hated it. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I thought, I had the option when I was younger to go to X-ray school, and I didn't.
Oh, that's what
because I
made you
wanted to
do
pursue computers and electronics, and I was like, I can do that. I was like, I can be that for somebody else.
Comfort for someone.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
the guy never he didn't fix anything.
Right.
But he just,
was just a
treated me like a
friendly-
person.
right, yeah.
There was another tech, because nobody works 7 days a week.
Right.
The tech on the weekend, I don't know his name.
Right.
He'd come in, slam the cassette behind me, shoot the X-ray, and off he went.
Yeah.
I was intubated, so I wasn't a person. I
Right.
was a
He
thing.
had no bedside manner.
Well, most people don't. Like some nurses don't have bedside manner.
Right.
It's awful. But this one guy, his name was Mark. I remember because I saw his ID. And every day he'd come in, hey, how you doing? It's Mark. I'm going to do your X-ray.
Right.
Do my X-ray. And I never got to thank that guy.
Right.
Because I've never set foot back in that hospital. And I don't know if I could. Because it holds a lot of, even now, it's holding a lot of emotion. But that led me not only to become a tech, I met my wife.
Yeah. Now you have a kid.
Everything happened because of that horrible incident.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
no.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry, I read that wrong.
You definitely read that wrong. I think you almost touched me too. You read all of that wrong. You got 100% of that completely fucking wrong.
I didn't mean thank you for almost killing me.
So,
Although it was funny that you thought that's what I meant.
so we talk about that spin of a quark.
Yeah.
Fucking dark timeline. The dark timeline has treated me surprisingly well.
Yeah.
So I can talk shit.
Well, no. When did that happen?
Oh, that was 2003.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right after the dark timeline.
No, that was 2012. The dark timeline started. You think it started at 9/11?
I
It didn't.
do.
No, it didn't.
That changed everything.
It did change things.
God.
Hang
damn.
on.
I
Let's
blame
see.
that. I blame these three things: 9/11,
Nope.
the internet,
Nope.
and cell phones.
Nope.
I blame those three things
Nope.
for where we are today.
2014.
What was that? That was when the Hadron Collider went.
The Hadron Collider and the death of Harambe.
Oh.
That's what
Same year?
Same year.
Fuck. Maybe
That's
right.
what started this.
Yeah.
Because everything was. Okay, so 9/11 was a travesty. There's no question about that. Did it change the universe? No. It changed the way New Yorkers saw the world. It changed the way the world interacted with the rest of the world a little bit. But not much has changed in the last 50 years when it comes to Middle East relations versus...
Yeah.
Nothing's really changed. What's changed is since the Large Hadron Collider, we've had continually more crazy shit happen.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm tired of living through the first time this has ever happened. Stuff.
Ever.
Yeah.
So many firsts.
Right. And not only that, not only first, it's like, you know,
First cast member of Home Alone to be, impeached.
Oh. Never thought of it that way. But, yeah, I'm just tired of living through firsts.
Yeah. It's a rough time.
Firsts or of the century stuff.
I've been through more of the centuries.
Right.
It's painful when we think about how many things have happened.
Right.
And 9/11 was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, we made this. How did you take a fun list and make it sad?
You did it.
You did it.
All right. All right. So let's move on. Safety dance.
My nose is leaking from all the alcohol. I'm kidding. I have no.
That makes you.
I don't
your
know.
Nose run.
I don't drink that often.
All right.
No, it's the time of year and the fact that the temperature's going up and the trees are coming everywhere.
Cum trees.
They're fucking everywhere. I'm getting assaulted by trees.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. So let's move on to my next one, which is the Humpty Dance by Digital Underground.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is this one of the songs that Tupac was on? I think it was.
I was about to say this group gave us Tupac.
And
now, it's not this song that you
Yes.
saw Tupac in.
No, that was
It
Big
was,
Trouble.
Yes, it was same song, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yes, where he's a dancer and he's dancing in the background. But he was a part of Digital Underground.
Yes, he was. Now, this made me think, wow, he really dodged a bullet with Jada. She is fucking crazy.
He didn't dodge that bullet.
He didn't dodge all the bullets,
yeah,
but he
exactly.
dodged that one.
Yeah.
By the way, this has one of my favorite lines in hip-hop history.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom
Nope.
in the 69.
Hey, fat girl, come here, you ticklish.
Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. Dude, I can sing this whole song.
The Humpty
to you.
Dance is a chance to do the hump. And in a 69, my nose will tickle your rear. That is the... Have you ever sneezed in a 69?
No.
I have.
I am so...
I have allergies.
You're allergic to...
No, I'm allergic to everything.
Including vaginas, apparently.
No.
But I am so
Not
glad...
allergic.
I am so glad that you enjoy this song.
I fucking love this. I love Digital Underground.
When I put this song on, I was like...
I'm going to move Danzig for a second so I can get another soda.
To move dancing.
Look at this thing. I'm going to have to take the artwork down so I can put that up in the...
This is one of the songs I put on here, and I went, "Ooh, this is touch or go." With
You thought I was going to
Dave.
hate it?
I wasn't sure.
I fucking love this.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh, I loved it so much. Oh. I remember hearing this, and my dad's like, this ain't right.
I mean, it was not right. It's yeah.
Because it's not appropriate for kids. Obviously, it's not.
Yeah, but when we were kids, when I heard this, I think this came. When did the Humpty? 93, I want to say. Humpty Dance. You're faster than I am, yeah.
I am. Not all the time.
Humpty Dance. Oh, I'm faster than you.
I actually didn't even start typing.
Oh, didn't you?
I was going to let you. I was giving you time to shine.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
Humpty Dance came out in number 7 on the R&B charts. What the fuck? Recorded in 89, released in 90. Wow.
I was 9 years old when this came out.
I was 13.
13.
Yeah. Holy shit. I thought it was later in the 90s. I thought it was like 92. But
No, that was Summertime by from Will Smith.
Wow.
Speaking
definitely right.
of things that didn't dodge the bullet of Jada. Oof.
So the funny thing about this is if you look at the way things are now, even the way things are, like this is 1990, 4 years after this is when like gangster rap started, right?
Remember when rap was fun and cute?
But that's what I'm saying.
Guys talking about doing their homework and staying in school.
This was a dude in a fucking fake nose and glasses.
Yeah, he had the Groucho Marx nose and glasses.
In the 69. That was all tickle in your rear.
Like I said, I sneezed once, and all I heard was,
I'm the one who said just grab her in the biscuits. There are so many lines in this song.
It is. Come here, fat girl, are you ticklish? Is still awesome.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
I haven't. I almost did.
I know, yeah.
But I haven't.
No, but I'm saying that's another line. It's, oh, God.
If my son hadn't been there, it would have been Waffle House this past weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Nothing.
Have you seen Poopy Turds McGee?
What?
It's okay. So this guy's name is Jason Vest.
Right.
He's a veteran. He's
Okay.
retired. He was a recruiter for the Army National Guard. He does these their Instagram shorts and TikToks about sexual acts done in places that they shouldn't be.
It's like Son of Sam. Sex with Sam.
No, more like I once had a fat girl tickle my asshole while blowing me in the bathroom of a Waffle House in Picayune, Mississippi, and he gives it and that Waffle House hash brown was the best thing I ever had. He had one who's like getting a rub and tug. He talks about going using the government credit card he was given. He'd take money out of it and then go to a massage parlor and pay Mama San not to use a condom. Which everything about that statement's wrong.
Yes.
I don't know if you know the Mama San story.
It doesn't sound...
So-
I'm pretty sure I know where it comes from.
Okay, so Mama San means mama.
Yeah.
And that's usually the madam of a brothel.
Correct. I got that. I got
Also,
that much.
adorably, that's what I call my friend James's mom. And every time I do, she giggles. No, it's not. It's not sexual. Mama San. It's like she's running a whorehouse.
Yeah.
She gets the joke and she giggles and I giggle.
Yeah.
And James goes, I don't get it.
James, you don't want to get it.
No, I made him get it. I told him the story. He laughs.
Oh,
He's like,
excuse
you're an
me.
idiot. I got him the other day. This is going to be racist. I want to state that now.
It's a warning.
It's a very strict warning.
Fast forward 30 seconds. Go ahead.
James is Malaysian. His mom, Asian, Malaysian, by way of China. My mom says to say hi to him. I'm sitting there texting. This is yesterday.
Right.
And he says, tell her I said hi. I said, James says hi. She says, tell him I said hi. And I said, she said, ching chong chang. And she goes, you did not write that. Whoa. And Jenny goes, he did. She didn't even look at my phone. And she goes, I know he did.
Yeah.
James goes, you're an asshole. That was great. Because he knows.
There was a time. Yes, exactly.
I have known James since he was 5 and I was 6. We met. He was in kindergarten. I was in first grade. I have known him my entire life. He was at my wedding. Mm-hmm. He wasn't around. He moved to Ohio just after Devin was born. Mm-hmm. So he hasn't really hung out with Devin. But this guy's been a part of my life forever. Mm-hmm. So anytime we're going to have a chance to take a cheap shot,
right.
I'm going for, we used to joke around all the time. You want to go for some Chinese food, or as you guys call it, food? And he just looked at me and goes, you're an idiot.
Well, you know what it is? It's also, I think, where we grew up.
Yes.
Because if you didn't make fun of the 7% or the fact that I'm Italian or, I bring up that you're half
everything.
Half Irish or half Puerto Rican all the time.
And I'm not even half Irish.
Or whatever you are.
Irish German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Quarter, half.
Yeah, quarter, half. Somehow my son is still half Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Because my wife is half Puerto Rican, half Indian.
We did it. Me and Mary Jane did it. Our kids are more Irish than we are. It's like so weird. It's like
because they got a double dose of Irish.
Right. But I think it's just where we grew up and the time we grew up.
Oh yeah.
And
you've met Ray.
Yeah.
Ray and I make jokes back and forth all the time.
Right.
They have no race doesn't matter to us. I've known Ray,
even though we bring it up.
We bring it up, but it's not it's part of the joke, but it's never a sticking point.
Right.
I will make all of the jokes with him because I know he knows that I don't believe that. I don't feel it.
Right.
And it's light. It's always funny.
The funniest thing is I told you about my friend Will.
Yes.
We called him Brother Will.
Yes.
Because he was black. It wasn't a race thing.
Yeah.
And he never took it that way.
Some people call Ray Brother Ray.
Yeah. It was Brother Will.
He also looks like Bubba Ray Dudley.
He was the black guy who hung out with all the white people.
See, and
it's the way it stuck.
In my friend group, it was everything.
Right.
There were Hispanic guys, black guys, white guys.
All of us, right.
And there was no, these guys over here. How do I explain it? So, in our friend group, there was guys of mixed or African or Hispanic descent. Well, I'm going to call them out because they're awesome. John Acasio, Craig, Ray, Dan Hall. Dan Hall we used to joke, he was the opposite of me. He's Puerto Rican and Irish, but his parents are the opposite lineage. And his mom was more Afro-Hispanic, so he came out darker.
Right.
And I came out pasty.
Sorry, I'm texting my son. Sorry. He texted me. Sorry.
Calling him names?
No.
But yeah, it never mattered.
And I have no idea how we got to this
I have
from
no idea
a dance list.
Especially from Digital Underground.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
Back when hip hop used to be fun and not, you know.
Yeah.
Not what I don't know what it is now because I'm out of touch. I'm an old man.
I don't know if I've told you. No. Was it you? I forget who I was telling. I'm going to see Tyler the Creator in the summer. And I listened to it. And I listened to one song and I was like, nope. And then I gave it a second song and I went, oh boy, I'm in trouble.
It's what your son likes.
Yeah. No, I don't listen. I'm it's fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is that usually even on something I don't like.
That one's stronger than the last one.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know how to mix drinks.
You want me to make your next one?
No.
Jeez, give me that cup.
No.
Solo cups come with
Yeah, but you have to put in the alcohol first for that.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't.
Amateur.
I'm Irish. You put in the alcohol to where you feel like you're going to die.
Irish as well, yes.
You're not.
Well, that's true. I'm tolerant of it.
Now I understand why my great aunts used to be like, make me a drink.
It's the low.
Yeah.
That first line is
a shot.
Yeah.
It's a shot, a wine, and then the top line on the inside is beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm not. I wasn't raised by wolves.
Okay.
I just don't believe in it. Yeah.
I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, I want you to give the next name of the next song
because you don't know how to say it.
That last word. Everybody says it differently. How do you say
it? M word.
Yeah. How do you say it?
Not the other one.
What?
No.
I want to know if you say it with a hard R or not. And I'm not even kidding.
So this is Ghost with Dance Macabre.
Thank you. Okay,
and it's not macabre. It's not macabre. It's macabre.
I want to know if you said the R at the end.
Yeah, I know. That was a good way to put it, too. It was a very well put idea.
Come on, that was a good joke.
It was very good. Very good. He's got me twice in this episode. Mm-hmm. He's gotten good ones. Yeah, well, I'm very proud of you.
You're drinking. That's why.
Yeah, I'm a little loose.
You're very easily amused now.
Did I ever tell you about the time I drunkenly ordered Domino's?
Did I ever tell you the time me and my brother-in-law drunkenly walked down Sunrise Highway and walked through the Taco Bell?
Walked through the Taco Bell drive-thru?
And when they told us no, he told them I was diabetic and I had to eat and he wanted me to die.
Okay, suddenly what I was about to say isn't as stupid as it seemed.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was online. It was we were playing D&D.
Yeah.
Online.
Shocker.
Yeah. So I ordered Domino's on my phone. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like,
you have told me this.
And I ordered it to my old address.
Yep, you did.
So I had to call the Domino's. The guy who answers is my old neighbor. Mm-hmm. And he goes, oh, I haven't seen you in forever. I go, yeah, I moved. He goes, oh, I'll cancel your order. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Then I had to reorder Domino's. Game ended. It's now like midnight. Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting for Domino's on my porch with Discord and on a headset. Mm-hmm. Like an idiot. And then I ate Domino's like a fat animal and fell asleep.
Oh, by the way, at the end of this, when we finish recording, we're definitely jumping on Discord to watch fucking WrestleMania with Mike.
No, we're not.
I'm going to jump on.
We
did it last year. I watched one match with him last year. It was pretty fun.
Oh, I love it. It's day one.
I don't understand what that means.
There are 2 days of WrestleMania.
Is day two the better day?
No, I just did day one, whatever.
I don't know. I have no idea about wrestling. We watched the Rhea Ripley
God
match last year, and I was
Barry.
You just muted everything and then said what you said on mute.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
She's not gonna hear it.
We never
and if
know.
she did, she'd kick the shit out of me.
Oh, you'd love it.
I'd die happy. Did you just laugh so hard you farted?
No.
Did you? No, I haven't farted. No, if I fart, I'm shitting my pants.
Okay, so that's a good song. All right, next.
I just want to point this out. There is a very good line in the song.
By the way, I like this song.
The sting in the way that you kiss me, that's a good line.
All right.
It's just a...
Yeah.
Yeah, but like all ghost songs, it's about possession and evil shit.
Yeah.
It's not really that evil.
Blah, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
dancey. It's dancey, kind of upbeat music for a dark tone.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. This one I didn't mind. It's less ghost than most ghost.
I like all ghost.
Yeah.
I really... And every album has a different tone to me. Mm-hmm. And like that first album, which we'll get to on another list, has a little more surf rock, like acid
Really?
rock. And then there's
And you
stuff
like
that's a little
it?
more dancey. I like it. I love acid rock.
Oh, you said. Oh, didn't you say surf rock?
Surf rock? Yeah, I like that shit too.
It's a little too close to ska, isn't it?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
All right. Take it easy.
No, ska is Jamaican music ruined by white people.
Wow, you're right.
Hey, I like when I say something so mean it's accurate. Uh-huh. Anyway, let's go to the next song.
All right, so my next song is "Dance of the Dead" by Corrosion of Conformity. No, I already said that.
You did. It was Judas Priest, Corrosion of Conformity, and...
I can't remember the third one.
I gotta look it up.
As soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah!" I put it on Discord. You can go on Discord and look it up.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Risk what, a sound bite or something? Oh, risk somebody seeing you online.
and asking me a million questions. Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Stop waving those shitty fingers at me.
Why? I'm not touching you.
Too close. Yeah, I have no problem with Alice Cooper. I love Alice Cooper. I like Judas Priest. I just don't feel like going to a big show, and that's gonna be a big show.
Yeah.
That's a co-headlining tour.
Yeah. It's not co-headlining.
Yeah, no,
You think Alice Cooper is co-headlining with it?
co-headlining. Yeah,
Interesting.
not that surprising.
Either way, did I ever tell you my Alice Cooper story? When I
Yes.
went to see Alice Cooper,
And you
it's
fell in love.
and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna see Alice Cooper," and they fucking ruled. Then he cut his head off at the end with the guillotine. I had
You almost said
no idea.
guillotine.
Yeah, I know. I fucking fixed it, and I was like, I don't know how they did that, but that was cool as shit. Anyway,
You ready?
yeah.
Here we go. Is this some southern white pieces of shit talking about Dia de los Muertos?
Yes.
Fucking white people.
Yes.
Or just some white pieces of shit talking about mental illness, because that's really...
It's yeah.
Terrible.
Really?
This is dollar store suicidal tendencies.
Wow. Okay. I got you.
Seriously, this
I'm
is a
not
great song, though.
I'm not a huge Corrosion of Conformity.
I'm not
fan,
either.
But
So
it's another
is a
another
great
band.
song.
It's another band that has that sound that reminds me of growing up.
I didn't know you grew up in the South.
No, it's playing the music in, because back then we had like, K-Rock and stuff like that, and that's what they played.
All right, palms on the table.
Yeah.
Palms, not your fingertips.
I
You
can't
fucking ape.
Boss. Good. Don't hold my hand.
Feel the need to concede, pretend it's all okay, but the horrors today, tomorrow will never go away.
Wow.
This is the most politically accurate statement. Yeah, our no religion, no politics policy is kind of done. If you haven't noticed. They did it. They got me to say things politically out in public. I normally don't talk about politics and religion in public places. But, yeah, it's fucking crazy out there. Land killings and fucking all this crazy shit. Yeah, I said it.
No, I'm just.
And I don't take sides.
I'm just thinking of how much you're drinking, and we haven't done one of the lists yet.
Yeah. Stay tuned, motherfuckers. I'm not announcing that one.
There is going to be a trigger warning in front. Just skip this one. Not this one.
No, you're already in it.
There's going to be one where we're going to go, if you don't want to hear this, you're going to want to just stop it now.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah.
Corrosion of Conformity is a great band. I'm not super into them.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're not like... So Pepper
Yeah.
Keenan.
Yeah.
Tried out from Metallica.
Pepper Hicks.
I don't know where that's from.
Oh, that's Chris Stanley from the Bennington Show.
Oh, God. Pepper Keenan tried out for Metallica and wasn't quite a fit.
Yeah.
Even though he's like buddies
weird.
with James
Yeah.
Hetfield. But if you look at the other people that tried out, he stood out more like Twiggy.
Yeah.
That was a dodged bullet.
Yeah.
Because there were allegations that came out after him.
Les Claypool.
No, Les Claypool, that was way
He
before.
tried it. Oh,
this
it
was
was
the Some Kind of Monster
Oh,
era.
was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have video of him trying out. Him, Chris Wise, One of the bassists from Nine Inch Nails. Obviously Robert Trujillo.
Yeah.
They were okay bassists. Scott Reeder from Caius.
Just not a fit.
They just weren't a good fit.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why he tried. But Trujillo was a good fit.
Why not?
Yeah. Rob Trujillo can play anything.
Getting a Metallica. No, but I mean, try out for Metallica. Jesus Christ.
I would try out for Metallica, and I'm not even fucking qualified.
All right, your next one?
Yeah, I couldn't stop myself. I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
By Whitney Houston.
Yeah. This came on, and it has the most 80s Casio sound synth.
Second. The second most 80s.
What's the first?
Further down the list. You'll get it.
On here?
Yeah. It's my next one.
Oh, yes.
So.
Good.
It's a 5-minute song.
Yes.
And I enjoy every second of it. Her voice was perfect.
Right.
You know.
Well, listen, Whitney Houston had her problems in later years.
Yes.
And I'm sure that was exasperated by the person she decided to spend her life with.
Yes. Oh, dropping a Coke baggie at the on the Arsenio Hall show?
Right, yeah.
Or it's Billboard Awards. It's the Billboard Awards.
Was it yeah.
Yeah. Dropped a Coke baggie and then had to pick it up mid performance.
Yeah. That was Bobby Brown.
Yep. And that is not speculation. There is footage of that.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it a million times.
Yeah. I've sent it to you like 300 times.
Yeah, probably.
Like, look at this asshole.
Wait, did you forget this happened? Here it is again.
Yeah. Her life was ruined by drugs.
Yeah.
Every song she had was a moment in time. Mm-hmm. Like.
Was that a song of hers?
No. You know, motherfucker?
Was that her or no?
Hold on.
Wait. Am I wasn't that from like Five Will Goes West or something like that? Or An American Tail?
Son of a bitch.
I thought
No, it was I don't know if it was from yeah.
What?
It was a song.
Yeah.
It's I can only find it on her greatest hits.
Oh. I want to see what song am I thinking of? Somewhere Out There. That's not yeah. That was from Five Will.
Hang on.
What?
I have a Somewhere Out There story.
Oh God.
So I had an ex-girlfriend. She was a fucking asshole. We broke up. She was trying to get back with me. She was in a bad situation and she was trying to use me to get out of it. And I just refused to entertain it.
I thought you were the bad situation.
No, I'm a wonderful situation. You get smothered a little, but it's good dicking and I cook.
Go ahead.
You didn't expect that, did you?
No, it was a good line though.
Told you about the title of my book I'm writing. Chicken Parm and Fat Asses, a Love Story. Anyway, so she was talking shit. She's like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm living back with my parents. And I'm driving home one day, and I have to drive past where she lived, where her parents lived. And I see her in her window, just looking out the window. And my brain goes, somewhere out there. And I laughed so hard, I snorted. And I drove the whole 40-minute drive home
laughing,
giggling.
Yeah.
Giggling. I got home. I told my wife, she goes, you're an idiot. And that is great. Fuck her.
Somewhere out there.
Every time I drive past that house, I do that and I giggle.
Oh man.
She's not there anymore. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
It's still funny.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
All right. Speaking of assholes, I put the next song on here.
Okay.
I think you're going.
Oh, by the way, don't do drugs and then get in a bathtub with a gravy boat. That's how you die.
Oh,
that's
a gravy boat.
Yeah, there's a gravy boat, a silver gravy boat on the side of the tub. Nobody knows why.
Well, I was going to say why.
Don't know. That's how she died.
Maybe that's where she held the drugs. Maybe that's where she cooked the drugs. Anyway, my next song is "Devil's Dance Floor" by Flogging Molly.
Why? Why do you have to put this fluty bullshit on every fucking list?
I love that it was a flute and not a trumpet or a fucking
And you notice
saxophone.
I said fluty bullshit.
I know.
Yeah, this is the fruity Dropkick Murphys.
They are. You're correct.
4-minute song with no point. Barry is the only acceptable flautist.
Okay.
That's it. Barry from Edenson. That's it. Mm-hmm. Love you, Barry. I don't know if you watch this. I don't care. I hope you do. But Barry's the only acceptable flautist. This is horse shit. Mm-hmm. You know, every movie where there's an Irish immigrant and they start playing some fucking bullshit. It's this. It's this or some sort of
dropkick burpees.
Fucking suspenders and a stupid hat and fucking your pants legs are rolled up and you're wearing fucking long white socks for no goddamn reason.
You are making me so happy right now.
I hate these motherfuckers.
You're making me so happy right now.
Why?
I can't tell you.
God, did you buy me a Flogging Molly shirt?
No.
Is one of the members of Flogging Molly going to come here and slap me?
I only wish. I don't know them that well.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Fucking terrible.
I love it. And
I'm going to stab you, by the way.
This is the why.
So remember I said, we should put a fan on in here?
Yeah.
You know why I can't find the fan?
Why?
You put it in that closet. I just saw the cable sticking out of the closet door.
You made me put it in the closet.
Yeah. You would put it in the closet all on your own.
Put him in the fucking closet. I don't want that face looking at my dice.
I love A Bronx Tale so much. He's unfucking lucky.
Put him in the fucking closet.
They shove like 3 other people in there with him.
I don't want that face looking at my dice.
Fucking terrible.
Oh, when his horse is winning, and then he's like, "Come on!" He just rips his fucking tickets up. That's a great movie. That is. Did you ever watch I might have sent it to you. I forget who he was talking to. Chaz was on a podcast where he was talking about that story, and the guy was like, "That's a great." It might have been Bert Kreischer.
That wouldn't surprise me. It might have been.
And he tells him, "That's my story." He goes, "My name is Cologito." He goes, "The kid was me."
And Bert didn't understand.
And he was like, "What?" Yes, it definitely was Bert. He was like, "What?" He goes, "I'm just learning this now." He goes, "Yeah, everybody knows that's my story." He goes, "Sonny was a guy in my neighborhood, and I was telling the story." Yeah, and he told us the actual story of Now You Can't Leave.
Yeah, which
that truly happened. He goes,
by the way, that is as someone who's worked in the environment that because I've worked in that environment.
I know who your dad was. Go ahead.
That Now You Can't Leave.
Yeah,
is it's the a bomb went off. That is the attitude.
Yeah,
it's like you could have left.
Right,
no, you can't.
Right. He asked him to leave politely.
I told you about the time I was almost poisoned, right?
And I think so.
So I used to work for a guy. He's dead. I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
I used to collect money for a guy, and I went to go pick up money from a Russian place. And the instructions I got were, go get the money, don't eat or drink anything. Don't take anything they give you.
You have told me the story, yeah.
And they offered me dinner and drinks. I wouldn't even take water. I was being very polite, but they're like, come on, it's insulting. I said, listen, I got very specific instructions. I'm to come here and come right back. I'm sorry. And I was very polite, and I was a teenager.
Right.
So like, this is children. They don't respect. I'm like, I understand how you feel, but I was given orders. And I went back and he goes, yeah, they were going to poison you, probably throw you in a dumpster. Jeez. They would have found you like 2 weeks later.
Me and you.
All over like 30 grand.
Me and you had 2 different childhoods.
Yeah, we did. Anyway, yeah, that environment was not like that. Those statements were not shocking. And by the way, they sent a monster to that restaurant and broke every table and chair and every window. And it was closed for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Just for the insult of doing that to me. And I wasn't anybody. I was a package boy.
Yeah.
Like, go get this, go there. That was my job. And my dad got me that job. And there was one rule my dad had. And he said, I can't, my dad wasn't.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Done on purpose to break the tension.
Yeah. My dad had one rule that he gave to the guys that were paying me. No drugs. Mm-hmm. Don't let him anywhere near drugs. Mm-hmm. And that was a great rule because I didn't want to deal with drugs. I at the time and up until I was in my 40s, not even pot. Like nothing. I was straight edge as far as that was concerned. Well, alcohol, by the way, first sip of alcohol was the first real drink was at 23. Jesus. I had a sip when I was a teenager and I didn't like it, so I just didn't.
Your dad never gave you a sip of
He offered. I don't know why my voice cracked like I was going through puberty again. Yeah. He offered. I was not interested.
Yeah.
But I was like 40 and I was like, drink here, drink there. I got married. I was in my late 30s because I drank at my wedding. It's a great time.
See, I didn't drink at my wedding. Me and Mary Jane did not drink until after our wedding.
Oh,
we had an after party, and that's where we drank.
So I asked for a drink. I was like, let me get a Jack and Coke. and the attendant never let that empty.
Yeah.
It just kept refilling itself. So by the end of the night, I'm medium smashed.
I'm just telling you the difference between me and you, right? Like me and Mary Jane went, yeah, we want to remember today, so let's not drink until after the thing, because me and Mary Jane know the way we are.
Well, we got married at like 2 p.m.
That's about.
And then our party was at like 7 p.m. There was a huge gap.
Yeah.
And it was, one was in Queens at the Queens Botanical Garden.
Yeah.
And then the
reception.
The reception was in a place called O'Connell's in Oceanside. O'Connell Gardens.
I don't know what
It's a Knights of Columbus, but it's an event space.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
I probably know where that is.
And
it might even be there. I don't know.
Food was amazing.
Yeah.
Cake was awesome.
Yeah. We had it at.
If you weren't there, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
We had it at Floral Terrace, our wedding and the reception, and then people who came with us from the thing, and then anybody we couldn't invite met us at this bar down the. It was like 2 or 3 blocks away.
We should have done that. Like we did the reception and everything. We could have done another day of just. Like
it was the coolest thing. Me and Mary Jane went there before, like a week before, and we went to this bar that and we went. Listen, we're getting married next week, and we're gonna invite a bunch of people down here afterwards, and we just want to let you know. We're like, it could be 5 people,
it could be 30,
it could be 50. And the girl thanked us, and she was like, "We'll put an extra bartender or 2." And with the reception ended, we walked down the block to the bar. We opened the doors, and it was just like guys at the bar, and we're like, "Guess nobody came." And the girl was like, "Oh no, we have a back room." She opened these 2 doors, and there were like 50 people in there, and we were like, "Holy shit!" It was a party and a half. And this is, I don't know if I ever told you this story. We right? So we both get trashed. And this is my first night being married. We get back to our apartment. She couldn't find her glasses, and she couldn't find all her stuff, right? And it's like, where is it? Help me look, this and that, right? So we can't find it anywhere. So I proceed to take off my glasses and throw them across the room and say, "Now I'm blind too. Are you happy?" And that's the first night I was married.
I didn't do it.
That was you.
It does honk when I'm excited.
But long story short is that her bag had dumped in the back of the cab we took home.
Oh no!
And no, we went to the cab company.
Oh, and they had everything.
Yeah, it wasn't like back then it was cab companies. It wasn't Uber and stuff like that. So we knew exactly the cab company we used, and they had her bag.
Well, Uber's cool because if you can message the previous driver.
But by the way, she got all of her stuff back. I couldn't find my glasses for 2 weeks.
Did I tell you I lost a pair of glasses for almost a year?
But then I would have fucking gotten it.
I did. I got new ones, but I was sitting on the couch one day and I just put my hand in between the cushions, pulled out my glasses. I'm like, motherfucker.
Well, there they are.
Son of a bitch.
All right, let's move on to your next one.
This is why I win the list.
You got quite a few winners on.
No, this is the winner.
All right, so you got "Rhythm Is Gonna Get You" by Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine.
The Miami Sound Machine.
Yeah.
If you don't like Gloria Estefan, fuck you. I fucking love this woman.
Yeah.
Broken back.
Yes.
Comes back from that and makes even more music.
Was she Cuban?
Cuban.
Right?
Yep. Her and Emilio.
Yeah.
Her husband. Emilio Estefan.
Why did I thought of
You were
Emilio
like, who?
Estefan.
You're an idiot.
He's the only Emilio I know.
Yeah, because you're a moron.
I know. He's not the only Emilio
Have
I know.
you seen?
I think I personally know.
Have you seen their daughter? Emily Estefan?
Yes, I put her on a list.
Yes.
Sometime.
She's a clone.
Yeah.
She's a combination of both of her parents in the best way possible.
Doesn't do the same music. Doesn't she do like an alternative or something like that?
No. She does Latin music too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There are videos of her playing a lot of stuff. She's really good and really entertaining.
I'm going to drink bourbon after this.
You're welcome to it.
I just need a Coke.
By the way, $20 bottle.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
Oh, yeah.
Just for those two drinks I made.
Bullet bourbon is great, man.
Yeah, we're not sponsored. I love Bullet bourbon. I've been drinking it for years. Mm-hmm. Not that many, because obviously I haven't been drinking that long. I'm only 44.
Yeah, you started drinking
in my 30s. Yeah. I'll conservative. I like the D&D stuff was after we had Devin, like So that was like
D&D stuff. What do you mean?
when I got drunk and ordered Domino's.
Oh,
Drunken Domino's, not Dungeons and Dragons.
that was after Devin. Was
Yeah,
that?
I didn't start playing until after Devin was born.
Really? You didn't play when you were a kid?
I played a different game,
Cyberpunk?
Rifts.
What the fuck is that?
It's another RPG
Okay.
system. It was a little more
Huh.
wasteland technology based,
Interesting. Yeah, like Cyberpunk.
kind of.
I played Cyberpunk when I was a kid. It was fucking great. So yes, rhythm is gonna get you.
Oh my god,
Fucking phenomenal.
this is perfect '80s Latin pop. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
And the end of the song where they're just layering sounds.
Yes.
That's how you layer music. That
Okay.
is how you mix. It is perfect, perfect, perfect. And Gloria Estefan's had this perfect career.
We both sort
It
of
was
at the
bugging
same
me.
time.
And this song always makes me think of Friends. There's an episode where Joey comes in dancing in and then out, and he goes, Chandler just goes, I guess Gloria Estefan was right. The rhythm is going to get you. And it's been in here 25 years.
What
at least.
amazes me is that Matthew Perry was drunk or high in every episode.
And have you heard there was a quote that he said,
If I'm fat, it was alcohol. If I was skinny, it was pills.
and
Yep.
he said that the rest of the cast were like penguins.
I don't remember that part.
It sounds like an insult at first.
Yeah.
He goes, no, but when a penguin's injured, they all gather around and prop that other penguin up and move
Right.
with them.
Right.
And they kept me going
Right.
when things were horrible until I was able to walk again.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful statement.
Yeah.
No, that's
But it's funny knowing that information now, and Friends is on a lot now on TBS. I don't know if I've told you this, but Mary Jane and mine, our comfort background show is Big Bang Theory.
yes.
It's on all the time, and it's just
Functional
something,
autism.
It's just something like when I'm cooking, I'll just put it on, or and but before that, if I get home earlier than because that starts at 4.
Yeah.
Friends is on all day.
Yeah.
And I've watched some of those episodes. First of all, problematic.
Oh yeah.
They do a lot of stuff that is not kosher.
Of course he says kosher, 7%.
But
I guarantee
But-
somebody saw the light switch on that one.
but knowing that he was either drunk or high, all those,
It changes everything.
and how good he is. Imagine how good he would have been if he was sober.
Have you ever seen the whole 9 yards and the whole 10 yards?
Yes.
They were
Not
really
not
funny.
The whole 10 yards.
It was actually really funny.
Fools Russian, I think he
Fools
was.
Russian, that was the one with
Salma Hayek.
the goddess Salma Hayek.
She's like 75 right now.
She's
just
53,
beautiful.
first of all. Don't fucking besmirch Salma Hayek.
I'm not. You ever watched Dust? Have you ever watched From Dusk Till Dawn?
Of course I have.
It was on.
She's
the other day.
58.
She's 58.
She is aging like wine.
Holy
I'm aging like milk.
moly.
She is phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing I watch also when I cook or whatever, or I'm in the kitchen, is Pluto TV.
Yes.
And they play a lot of Kevin Smith stuff.
Yes.
I watch Clerks. I have never seen Clerks 3.
Oh, I haven't seen Clerks 3 yet.
I watched it. Mm-hmm. Fucking great.
I'm going to have to watch it. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
It's, you know what it is?
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I say, nah.
First one was campy.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It was very funny.
Fucking.
You know, every once in a while I will throw, why do they call you Cockknocker? I will say it randomly. It's a funny story. Mark Hamill. Hey
Mark
kids, it's
Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
That's Mark Hamill was on Big Bang Theory. He officiated Sheldon and
Nerd
Amy,
wedding?
Sheldon and Amy's wedding. It was supposed to be Will Wheaton, but then Howard finds Mark Hamill's dog, which Mary Jane did not find this amusing. But I'm watching it. I'm like, do you know what that fucking means? I was like, Mark Hamill is his neighbor. He found Mark Hamill's dog in his fucking backyard, which means that Mark Hamill lives within at least 2 blocks of him. And I'm
This is what he thinks about.
Yeah, I do. I know. You're exactly. Mary Jane was like, "Are you serious?"
Do you want to go to Steve Buscemi's house later?
Yes.
We can do that.
Did I? Oh, I didn't send it to you. I sent it to Mary
We
Jane.
can sit on the steps until he calls the cops.
There's a. Does he live here still?
Yeah.
Don't tempt me, bro.
So I went to elementary school with a girl. She lives next door. She still lives next door to Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
I'll say it right. Steve Buscemi, not Buscemi. Whatever. Goblin. He's a fucking goblin.
He's a goblin. He's 6'3".
Yeah, no, but he's the face of a goblin.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Goblin King. I don't give a fuck about David Bowie.
Not David Bowie. David Bowie and his pecker.
His weird penis with the orbs.
His little
I feel so
wiener
bad
hanging
for the
out of
guy who had to do that, reaching around him.
I can't watch that movie without looking at those weird pants he had to wear.
I'm just watching Bowie cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck his uneven eyes.
You remind me of the Babe. What?
What? Penis? What? Speaking of things that went dancing around, his penis.
All right, so
Anyway.
my next one, and I could not pass this one up,
Yes.
is Mary Jane's Last Dance by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
It's two things. One, dance. Two, your wife's name.
Yeah. And it's Tom Petty.
I hate his voice so much.
Really?
I do.
You don't like Tom Petty?
No, I didn't say that. I hate his voice.
Oh, okay. Personally, he's a nice guy.
The music is amazing, but Jesus Christ, his voice sounds like spilling hot tea on my cock. I hate his voice so much.
Okay.
But I love his music.
Yeah.
The Traveling Wilburys can eat a bag of shit.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
But
when you put that much talent into one band, it's overpowering.
and there's a lot of in his voice that bothers me.
Okay.
It's a whine.
All right, I can hear it.
And I don't dig it.
All right.
But that's the only thing I don't dig about that tribute to George Harrison.
That's gross.
What?
Tribute.
The tribute to
Nothing-
George Harrison. Have you
nothing?
ever seen the tribute to George Harrison?
Okay, you don't know what a tribute is? Okay.
Oh,
Come on, man.
of course I do, and I'm not into that.
No,
It's one of
neither-
the few things I'm not
Neither
into.
am I, but I made
I
the
bet.
joke twice, and you still didn't pick it up.
It took me a second.
God damn
I was
it.
thinking cleanly for once.
Ah.
Instead of drinking.
Okay, don't drink ever again, please.
He likes when I think dirty.
I like Dirty Dave.
You know how many people call me Dirty Dave on my birthday? Which is better than my usual nickname, Dirty Sanchez.
Which is both your names.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
By the way, anyone who doesn't know what a Dirty Sanchez is, that's when you stick your finger in somebody's ass and then wipe it across their upper lip. You didn't think I was going to say it, did you? Yet here we fucking are.
There it is.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Tom Petty.
The
wife.
tribute to
Yes.
George Harrison. It was him, Jeff Lynne, Danny Harrison, George Harrison's son, Prince. It's the one where Prince goes off on that crazy solo at the end.
Yeah.
And Tom Petty's just playing along and they're playing While My Guitar Gently Weeps. It's amazing.
Yes.
And then Prince becomes Prince
Yeah.
and he's playing a leopard print Telecaster and he's soloing better than you've ever heard him solo before. And he finishes that song. It's the best way to do it. Nobody should ever play it again.
Right.
George Harrison was gone. Prince did it. Never
That's
played again.
Right.
And I think I heard Corey Feldman did it once.
Fucking Corey. Dude,
Man, the wrong Corey went.
I feel bad for Corey Feldman.
He is a fucking wreck.
I don't know what happened.
I do. Drugs.
Yeah, you think
100. He is
drugs like that? How many drugs was he doing?
all of them. You ever see I can't remember his name. Matty Matheson.
I don't know.
They were doing Matty Matheson's he's a cook and he's
Yeah.
an actor.
Yeah.
But he was on Something's Burning with Burt Kreischer and Burt's daughters. And so one of them asked, "How much cocaine did you do?" He goes, "All of it.
All of it.
I did so much they had to start putting fentanyl and shit in it."
That's hilarious.
So we're gonna go to the last song.
Yeah.
And this is King Harvest with Dancing in the Moonlight.
Oh, so good.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
But now I have a serious question.
Go ahead.
This band looks like they're halfway through a werewolf transformation.
They do. And also, this is another song that, do I say ruined?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
I think this is perfect.
No, it is.
I think every song in Guardians 1
It
and 2
works so
were
well.
perfect. 3,
I never saw.
oh
Guardians of the
man,
Galaxy
3 hurts.
Yeah.
It's awesome and
But it's-
beautiful and terrible at the same time.
Yeah.
If you're like, I don't know how you feel about animal cruelty,
Oh God.
but if you are super against animal cruelty,
They show how Rocket became Rocket. right? Yeah.
I'm getting shivers thinking about it. It
Yeah.
was so bad.
Yeah.
And that he doesn't recognize himself as a raccoon.
Yeah, I know.
There's a reason though.
Why? He doesn't know what a raccoon is.
He didn't know what a raccoon was, and
Yeah.
then towards the end, you realize that one of the other animals that was kept in with him could speak.
Yeah.
Like he could, because there aren't other animals
Right.
like him. And another one could speak, and they were friends, and they were close.
Yeah.
And she called him my silly little raccoon.
Yeah.
That's why he never says it, because it breaks his heart. And then finally he does say it,
Yeah.
and he wrecks some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
You should.
I never saw the third one.
There are some very awesome moments. Like obviously Batista being Batista, yelling, like talking to kids, the way he talks to kids in reality.
Right.
Just, you're dumb. I love it. I as much as I know he's done with that, he was perfect for that.
Oh yeah, it works so well.
And fucking Vin Diesel, whatever. I am Groot. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever. Vin Diesel, overrated at best.
He was just the voice.
Yes. But he
Yeah.
took it way seriously for some reason.
Right. You said one thing.
And he said it in
Different
every
ways.
he did in every language. He did
he really?
all the multiple languages.
Yeah.
It was all him for
Oh, what in
Yo soy
dubs
Groot.
and stuff? Yeah.
He did every one of them. Yeah. I wish I was kidding.
I know. No, I know. It's just so funny that you said it.
Every character from Guardians of the Galaxy felt appropriate
Yeah.
going into movies. Will Poulter, the weird kid from We're the Millers,
Yes.
he became a fucking heartthrob in his adult life.
Oh,
That is
yeah?
a handsome man.
Is it? Yeah. I have
He's
no
a
idea.
handsome dude. He's well built. He
Yeah.
got Guardians of the Galaxy in shape.
Right. Yeah.
And he plays Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait to see what they do with that down the road. Because that's a big character. You have no idea what I'm talking
No, I
about.
do.
Okay.
I do. I was just thinking ahead to Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom. And then I'm thinking also about, a couple days ago, the
Fantastic Four
Fantastic Four trailer came out.
Came out.
And-
I'm the one who's been drinking heavy.
And how everybody's shitting on Julia Gardner as
Invisible Woman?
Silver Surfer.
Oh, see,
But there was a female Silver Surfer.
there have been many surfers.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Frank Castle was a surfer at one point.
Yeah, yeah.
The Punisher.
Yeah.
I don't. So, Norin Rad, by the way, stupid name for a surfer.
Right.
The fact that it's a surfer is also kind of stupid.
Right. Why?
Why is he on a surfboard?
Right. He's not from
This
Earth.
isn't the 60s anymore.
Right. And he's not from Earth.
Yeah,
Why would
Earth.
they know why would they know what a surfer is?
Yeah. So, all of that. So, the technical title is Herald.
Yes.
He's Galactus's Herald. The fact that they're doing both giant Galactus and the full helmet and the shadow, they're not doing the big cloud in space like the previous one.
Yeah.
Is great. Doom, I'm excited to see what they do with that.
I want to see what they do with it.
I want to see what they do with Black Panther because they're trying to figure that out now
Yeah.
that Chadwick Boseman's gone.
Well, it became his sisters.
Yeah, but I don't think they're
Suri.
going to keep that
Okay.
because in the comics there is a king of Wakanda and it was T'Challa,
Yeah.
but they might use his son
Okay.
because his son's growing up super fast.
Right.
So the idea is maybe he accelerated because he was born with the heart-shaped herb,
Yeah.
whatever. They make it full.
Excuse me.
Sorry, we went from a list for me not dancing to comics.
Yeah.
It's related, kind of.
It's all
But-
nerd. They're all nerds.
Yeah, but the idea of using that T'Challa would be great, and that would pair well with the Queen of Wakanda later, which is Storm.
God damn it.
Are you all right? What happened?
Hiccups. Oh, my God.
It's queefs.
Yeah. It's mouth queefs.
Oh, by the way, there's a specific line in this song,
Yeah.
"Dance in the Moonlight"
Yeah.
by King Harvest. Supernatural Delight.
Yeah.
Were they talking about a werewolf orgy?
I never thought of it that way.
"Dance
but
in the
why-
Moonlight"?
Oh, yeah.
Not my favorite werewolf song. It's "Africa" by Toto.
Yes, of course.
Oh man,
We talked about it, Dave.
I know.
We've done it before.
but it's so worth it.
We've done it before.
Yes, we've done it before, but it's still awesome. Yeah. Back to Marvel Comics. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We should one day sit down and just talk about our favorite comic book shit.
Yeah.
Because I know you're into comics on some level,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be current shit.
No.
Like,
Did you ever read The Walking Dead?
yes, I
made it to 100.
made it to 112? 13, 113.
No, I'm sorry. I did read the rest of them afterwards. But
I got the end.
I made it to 100 and I had to stop because we know what happens in 100.
Yes.
Which pisses me off. Oh, okay. I guess we're going to talk about it now.
Yeah, you said it. Go ahead.
That's what pisses me off is I'm peeking like crazy.
Well, it's good that you changed the volume.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to peek. No,
This is your headphones. Yeah. I'm good with technology.
Shut up, you. Right in 100, spoiler alert if you haven't read a fucking 15-year-old comic, that's the one where Negan bashes Glenn's head in.
Yeah, where the TV series went off the rails.
But why do you think that?
Why did the TV show do it?
No.
Why does it went off the rails?
Right.
You couldn't. There is no way to improve on that level of a villain. There's no.
Right, but that's why he stayed the rest of the fucking way.
Yeah, I get that, but the show doesn't. He doesn't.
It did go downhill from there.
Yes, but he doesn't stay that character all the time. He evolves.
Yeah,
and it's not into something worse. A villain
now
only stays a villain when he's a villain, and now he's not.
Now here's the thing: is and this was the problem with the show, starting a little before that. I mean, a lot of it was there was no dialogue.
Yes,
it was a lot, and
it was mood,
and the dialogue that was there was not great.
It was mood.
Have you ever watched? And this is one of my favorite zombie series. Did you ever watch Z Nation?
I heard about it. I never watched it.
I
want to check it out.
Great. Fucking great. It's a band of people who are in a zombie apocalypse and this and that. But one guy gets he gets a cure, right? And he's a prisoner. And he gets a cure, and then the I forget how it happens. I watched it so many years ago. The prison gets overrun by zombies, and the zombies he's strapped on a table, and the zombies attack him, and he doesn't die.
Okay.
But now he's slowly, because he has the cure, he's slowly it's zombie, half human, and it's not serious at all. It's a comedy. It's a half comedy, it's a dramedy or whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, exactly.
I just roll my eyes at him if you didn't see that.
I know. I felt that one.
Yeah, I did too in the base of my brain.
When you get a chance, I think they did 5 or 6 seasons, and it moves, and there's a story, and there's dialogue. It's funny. It's serious. It's got reoccurring characters that come back around. So good, so good.
I think so. The trappings of The Walking Dead was really. The threat is not the zombies.
Right, it's the people.
It's people. It's the living.
But they should have made that a little better.
Yes.
It's
hard to do. It's hard.
It is, yeah.
And Frank Darabont, I don't know where he was towards the end of the series, but I don't think he was involved.
I don't think so, yeah.
And
I think he sued I think he sued them. Yeah.
But he's responsible for directing some amazing shit. One of my favorite horror movie endings from a shit movie, The Mist.
Yes.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different list. We're going to do movies another time.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this list.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, I don't dance because I'm smart. And I like to watch my wife dance.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's the rhythm that gets us in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I am Basher.exe on Instagram.
I am Nugs29.
And we have Hit the Stage podcast on Instagram and on YouTube. You can find us, Mike and Dave Hit the Stage.
And anywhere you find audio podcasts, we're on everything.
And if you know us, just fucking bother us. Message us, DM us.
Yeah. Listen,
he likes dick pics.
Wow.
Yeah, he loves them. So for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.